In order to reach Murter Island by car, you have to cross the movable bridge in a place called Tisno. If you're visiting by boat, you would also like to know that bridge is lifted for half an hour 2 times a day, at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., so that ships and sailboats can shorten their routes and pass through the channel. The town of Murter, with around 2,000 residents, is the biggest place on the island. On the hill above it is the church of Saint Rocco from the 18th century, which can be reached by a very narrow road or the stairs that lead from the main road. A beautiful alley leads to the most beautiful and the most famous parish church of Saint Mihovil. The church was reconstructed in the 18th century and is known for its beautiful Baroque altar, which is certainly worth seeing. This church is a favorite gathering place for the people of Murter. The most popular beach is at the Slanica Bay. The beach has many cafes and fast food restaurants, so it's easy to spend a whole day here. This pebbly beach and sandy shoal are ideal for kids and carefree games in the sea. The beach is surrounded by rocks, cliffs and pine trees, so it provides plenty of shade. Chigraja Bay is a real treat for swimming aficionados. The beach has a small pebble-covered part, and the most popular part for the kids, Rivica. The nearby rocks offer some solitude and privacy, but do be careful of sea urchins, plentiful in this area due to exceptionally clear waters. Betina is a beautiful, picturesque place with great beaches and unique sea color. This area is well known for its master shipbuilders who work in wood. The shipyard was opened back in 1848, when it was the most modern one of the kind, and the shipbuilding tradition has been kept alive until today. The art of building Betina galletas has remained relatively unchanged from the mid-18th century until today. Of all places on Murter Island, Jezera has the largest number of captains, sailors, ship cooks, and other seamen. This small place with many narrow streets, stone houses and courtyards might not indicate for the first glance what a genuine small pearl this really is. This charming town is ideal for enjoying all sorts of sports and recreation, and cycling is probably most enjoyable when the weather is not too hot. You can take your bike and explore the area through very interesting and practical paths while feasting your eyes on the beautiful views of the sea. Murter is the entrance to the Kornati National Park. For nature lovers and those who truly appreciate virgin clear sea, sailing around Kornati Islands will excite their senses and soothe their soul. More than 100 islands, islets and rocks scattered around a relatively small area create one of the most beautiful archipelagos for sailing in whole of the Adriatic. It consists of around 150 small islands stretching over 320 square kilometers, and since 1980, Kornati bears the title of a national park. You will often hear Kornati referred to as a nautical paradise, and when you get a chance to visit, you will immediately see why. One of the most distinctive natural features on Kornati are cliffs on the outer stretch of the islands, which are facing open sea. The cliffs have always been called crowns, Corona, which is probably where the name Kornati comes from. Speaking of Corona, please stay safe, and for all latest information about situation in Croatia, visit webpage croatia.hr.